Alright guys, hello and welcome back to the channel. This is Kevin from Rewards of Risk on YouTube. Please like and subscribe for more content like this. I will provide cards and such when I upload this video. Today I wanted to go over my top five poker vloggers. That is, people who make YouTube poker videos, record hands and go over hands and breakdowns and such. Now this is by no means necessarily the top 5 best on YouTube, because I have only watched a handful and there is so many out there. I strongly recommend, if you like poker as much as I do, that you begin checking out that content. Alright, so this is really not in no particular order. They're all fantastic. They all have their own specialties and the way they do things. And I'll have a couple of honorable mentions at the end that I maybe haven't watched or haven't watched all of, but I've seen enough of to say that they're good and that they would be worth exploring later on. But I can't put them in my top 5 list because I haven't watched them all yet. So number 1, and this is nostalgic for me because it's the first time I'd ever heard of poker vlogging, going over poker hands on YouTube. Number 1 is Northern California native, just like me, Brad Owen. If you haven't heard of Brad Owen and you're a poker fan, if you've been living under a rock, because he's been everywhere. Live at the bike, on all sorts of poker podcasts. He did commentary for the Nevada version of the Nevada side of this year's WSOP Online World Series. He went down to Mexico and played the GG World Series and had a cash in the main event. I will try to link to his channel. I'm hoping to cut maybe an image of each player into this if I can figure it out how, no guarantees. So if you haven't heard of Brad Owen, he started at 2.5. I think he mostly plays 5. The vlog started at 2.5 anyway. I think he mostly plays 5-10 on the blog. Now that he does meetup games with the second person I'm about to talk about, the one that inspired him to get into poker vlogging. Number 2, also great, from Michigan, now living in Las Vegas, Andrew Neeme. Andrew Neeme is one of the OGs of the poker vlogging world, to my knowledge. Andrew Neeme played a lot of 5-10, 5-10 around Vegas. The win a lot of time at the Bellagio, does the meetup games all over the country with Brad Owen. And Andrew Neeme's poker vlogs are absolutely fantastic. Both him and Brad Owen, they are spectacular. Just high quality poker content. I've really learned a lot about the game from both of them. It's been fun to watch. They make very enjoyable videos. I cannot wait to watch the next video every time it comes out. They're both amazing. Number 3, and equally amazing, newer on the scene, and his growth has been fun to watch, Ethan Yao. A lot of you might know him as Rampage Poker, World Series of Poker bracelet winner Ethan Yao, thanks to the WSOP.com Nevada end of this year's online World Series of Poker. Ethan Yao is very interesting compared to Brad Owen as far as roots. Very different than Brad Owen and Andrew Neeme. Brad Owen and Andrew Neeme were professional players when they started vlogging, and they sort of not created but definitely developed the genre, whereas Ethan Yao hadn't played very much poker when he started vlogging, and was still in college, actually. So for those of us that have been watching him a long time, and I started at the first video when he only had like 10 videos out. For those of us that have been watching him for a long time, we've really gotten to see his progression, which I think is great as somebody that, you know, I've been playing poker a long time, but I'm not very good. He went from a 1-2, 1-3 player to I thought I could probably beat this guy, to a mostly 2-5, occasional 5-10 player that is tremendous at the game. I mean, I don't know if he's technically accurate, but the way he plays, his thought process, his videos, the way he narrates them, how he makes the audience feel like they're present with him is amazing. And to watch his growth from very beginning player that I could probably beat to World Series of Poker bracelet winner and solid winning, probably could go professional poker player, has just been phenomenal. That it's one of the greatest evolutions in YouTube poker. It really shows the value of poker content creators and the types of communities that can be built. So number 3 is Ethan Yao, also known on YouTube as Rampage Poker. I will at the very least link all of the channels in the description of this video if I can't put links in the video itself. Number 4 is a fan favorite. I'm sure many of you guys started watching him before I did. Number 4 is Johnnie Vibes. Now, a lot of you know who Johnnie Vibes is. I'm not all the way through his vlogs yet. I'm on about vlog 73. I started with the first one, so I'm not all the way through yet. But he does very high quality vlogs, as he would say. He does very high quality content. I really love his thought process, but more so than just his poker game, he really covers travel and music and key life advice you can pick up from his vlog. So even though his vlogs aren't always poker centric, he makes really great content. It's very well done. Even the first video, which I know he doesn't like very much, I thought even the first video was well done. He's very good at explaining his thought process. And he's got a clothing company, he's Vibes Clothing. He covers his business a lot. He travels, his music, the whole thing is absolutely fantastic. So number 4 is Johnnie Vibes. Again, I'm a late comer to Johnnie Vibes. Many of you have probably already seen him, but his content is just fantastic. Number 4. Did I say 5? Number 4 is Johnnie Vibes. Number 5, somebody who's a lot smaller. I know he's done a couple of podcasts, but he's a lot smaller. He plays a lot of 2-5 in Florida. He's big. He did the Rake podcast right when Florida came back to poker with Jamie Kerstetter and Molly Cordero for Run It Once Poker. Shout out to those guys. Kyle Fischl. Kyle Fischl is quite a bit different than the other 4 I've mentioned. What Kyle Fischl does is he goes over hands, but he's a very down to earth guy. He doesn't. It's not a lot of GTO strategy. It's more it's got a very, he's very good at poker, don't get me wrong, but it's got a very person dependent feel to it. Even recreational players like myself that don't know a lot about GTO poker can relate to the way he breaks down hands, to his attitude is on poker is great. He incorporates video clips into his poker vlogs, where he sort of has one movie that he uses as a theme, and it is just fantastic. Florida poker is wild. Let me just say that. So he covers Florida poker out of Orlando. Mostly, it is fantastic. I strongly recommend you check out Kyle Fischl's poker vlog. Okay, so I have at least I think two honorable mentions, which are guys that I haven't watched. I haven't watched all of it yet, but I've heard great things. They're doing great content, and I feel the need that even if I haven't watched much of them, that they deserve a shout out in this video about the top poker vloggers, one of my favorite ones. So, number one, the first honorable mention, I'm sorry I haven't gotten to your channel, but I promise you I'll get to it soon if you watch this. Jaman Burton. Jaman Burton, I've watched a couple of his videos. He's very well liked in the community. He does a lot of different things, and I can't speak much to the specifics of his vlog because I haven't seen but one or two episodes. But Jaman Burton is definitely a vlogger worth checking out. He appears in a lot of other vlogs I've watched, so he's very active in this sort of YouTube poker community, the meetup games, all that whole scene. So the first honorable mention is Jaman Burton. The second honorable mention is a guy from San Diego who you may have seen in some of Johnnie Vibes vlogs, and you've probably by now seen his own vlogs. He's fairly big. Mariano Poker, who usually specializes in the San Diego and Southern California games. I haven't watched but the very first few episodes of his, so I'm guessing he at least when he started it was 1-3 and 2-5. I'm guessing it's mostly 2-5 around California. I know he's done some Vegas content, and he is a really great poker vlogger. He seems fun on camera. The episodes I've seen, I haven't watched them all. What I will probably do is when I finish Johnnie Vibes in 15 or so episodes here, when I'm caught up there, I will move on to Jaman Burton, and then I will catch Mariano Poker next. And one more honorable mention that I just realized, I don't know if he'll continue making vlogs. He's a California poker vlogger that's done some editing for some other YouTubers, but he's a California poker vlogger that I don't know if he'll continue, but live poker isn't open around here, so we'll see if he continues, but I really hope he does because his attitude is great. The way he breaks down hands is interesting. The last honorable mention is Wolfgang Poker on YouTube. WOLFGANG Wolfgang Poker. Wolfgang Poker is great. He does a lot of fun video. He in some of his videos he has football picks. It's just totally stellar. If you haven't seen Wolfgang Poker, I highly recommend all of these guys. They are wonderful poker vloggers. They are the types of people, it was them along with Joey Ingram who motivated me to start getting into YouTube poker content. I don't really plan on being a vlogger, but if I can, I love the game, and if I can talk about poker news and mix in some business and investing and entrepreneurship knowledge, that's my whole guide with this channel. is to to mix professional gambling, sports betting, poker, and all the various different types of entrepreneurship. That's why this channel is called Rewards of Risk. Because everything in life is risk, but I wanted to focus specifically on financial risk and people that make their living doing it. Traders, investors, business owners, poker players, sports bettors. And on that note, I want to give a shout out to the one, the only, the Prince of PLO, Joey Ingram, for sort of starting out, not starting out, but giving me an idea of what somebody that isn't a poker vlogger, that doesn't cover hands, generally speaking, can do in the poker community to grow and get views on YouTube. And Joey Ingram has been a real inspiration to me. I would love to have him on the channel for an interview similar to the one I did with Joe Stapleton. We have talked about it before, but I know he's been off social media recently, taking a break. I don't blame him, but I'd like to thank Joey Ingram for what he's done for the poker community and the poker YouTube community especially. He's been a real inspiration. One of the next videos I will have is my favorite Twitch poker streamers. For those of you that like to watch Twitch and poker live streaming, stay tuned for that video. Thank you all for watching. I hope I gave you some ideas for new poker vloggers to watch. Many of you have already heard of these guys. There's probably 10 or 20 others that I could talk about that are notable, but I haven't watched them yet. So I wanted to cover the ones that I really liked. And just to go through it again, in no particular order, but number one, Brad Owen. Brad Owen is a fantastic poker vlogger for sure. Northern California kid just like myself. His content got me into poker vloggers, and it is amazing. Number two, and the guy that inspired him, Andrew Neeme. Andrew Neeme is one of the original sort of poker vloggers. He's got that favorable clothing line. Well, let me tell you, I find your poker vlog very favorable. I love it, man. Man, you're doing a great job. Number three, Johnnie Vibes. I want to say I'm sorry. Number three was Ethan Yao. Excuse me. Ethan, I love your channel, Rampage Poker. Congrats on the bracelet. You're really doing a lot of what I'd like to see myself do. Eventually, should I be so lucky as to get into that. Congratulations on the bracelet. Congratulations on being a great poker vlogger and building a community. And I can't wait to see what you're able to do in the poker playing and poker media space, content space. It's gonna be great. I can't wait. Number four was Johnnie Vibes. Sorry, Johnny, it took me so long to get to you. I really like your content. It is fantastic. Right now I am on episode 73 or 74, right in the middle of your road trip, right in the middle of the beginning of your road trip. I hope you and Olga had and are having a wonderful time. I love your mood. I love your spirit. You produce fantastic content, and I really like it. Number five, Kyle Fischl. Kyle, what you've done with your vlog, Kyle, is absolutely amazing. I love the way you cut movies into your videos, the way you break down hands, the jokes. I love your attitude. I am also about to graduate with a degree in business finance. So a lot of how you look at poker and how I look at poker are the same. I really love the game that you put on. That action Florida poker is amazing. Maybe when quarantine when coronavirus settles down, I can come out to Florida and we can go down to the Orange City Racing and Card Room, and I'll join one of your unofficial meetup games, because what you've done is absolutely fantastic, and I love the content. Your channel only has 7,000 or 8,000 subscribers last I checked, and you deserve way more. So hopefully you get some subscribers off this video. Your content is great. If people haven't seen you yet, they really should. It's fantastic. The 3 honorable mentions. Number 1, Jaman Burton. I haven't watched your vlog yet. I've watched a couple of episodes quite a while ago. Next time I list, I'll get to you, man. But I want to say that I really like what you've done with the poker community. I like the sort of attitude you bring. I've seen you on some other stuff. You're next on my list. And as soon as I'm done watching the content of Mr. Vibes, I will be watching you next. Second honorable mention, Mariano Poker. Seeing you when you won a trip to the GPI awards from Johnnie Vibes back when your channel had 1,500 subscribers in 6 weeks. I've seen a few of your episodes. They're great. I love the way you talk about hands. I love your attitude. Keep it up, man. You're on the right track. Just stay on it. Stay grinding. Stay making content. And the third honorable mention, Wolfgang Poker. Please, Wolfgang Poker, make more content. As soon as live poker opens back up in Southern California on a regular basis, I want you to be safe about it. I want everyone to be safe about it. But the editing and the things you talk about and how you break down hands is fantastic. So please come back. Start making content again. It would be very great. We would all enjoy it. So please, Wolfgang Poker, please come back. Anyway, guys, like and subscribe for more YouTube poker content, where I cover my favorite poker vloggers, a little bit of poker news, some my favorite poker streamers, any sort of action. I can't be Joey Ingram. No one can be Joey Ingram, the Prince of PLO, but I'm hoping that I can provide some different poker material, poker news, poker content to YouTube, and eventually break off into the finance and investing YouTube and side hustle YouTube, and I just have so many things I want to cover relating to financial risk. So please give this video a like and subscribe, and leave a comment down below who your favorite poker vlogger is. If it's somebody I've mentioned or somebody else, I'll be sure to check them out. Please like and subscribe for more content. Rewards of Risk on YouTube. I'm really trying to grow this channel. Have a wonderful day, guys. I will see you all in the next video.